That's pretty good one, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I know. I thought
Yeah.
Hi, it's Mike Bogden.
And Craig Neville.
And this is the Island Park Weekly Weather Report for...
Yeah, Wednesday, March 24th, 2021, folks.
That's right, and we're coming to you from my front yard, which is still full of snow.
Yes, it is. My front yard is too. So is my backyard.
Yep, and snow is what we got this last week.
Yeah. I'm hearing reports anywhere from 6-7 inches all the way up to a foot up in some of the benchmarks, or in the benches.
Well, actually, right here, we got a foot here.
You got a foot here?
I got
Okay.
a foot here, yeah.
All right.
Yep, so we definitely got some snow, and...
good spring snow, too.
Yeah, it was wet.
Yes.
And sloggy. And and with the moisture content, it's going to probably rot out the snow faster. So
I would think so.
But right now, we definitely have snow, and our snow's gonna be on the ground for a while yet. So
yep, we got a little bit more coming, don't we?
A teeny bit.
A little bit.
But the big snow's over with now for a while anyway. So,
at least for another week or two, right?
At least. I mean, I'm sure we'll get something between now and June.
Oh, probably.
But right now, things are settling down. So let's talk about the weather.
Okay. So Wednesday, tonight, we've got that little small storm moving in, maybe an inch or two overnight tonight, and maybe another inch tomorrow while it kind of sticks around a little bit, and then it will clear out sometime Thursday night or Friday.
Yep, and it looks like temperatures are going to be, 20s during the day and low teens at night?
To start out with, yes, yeah. We'll say mid to high 20s during the day, and then low teens, maybe high single digits at night.
Yep.
Depending on how clear it is.
And then it should start warming up, and we should start hitting above freezing by Saturday?
By Saturday, yes.
Yeah.
I think that's what we discussed.
And the temperature will start climbing. Maybe the high over the weekend's gonna be maybe 37, 38 degrees, or maybe 40. I don't know, someplace in that ballpark.
I think pushing 40 comes Saturday, and then low 40s on Sunday.
There you go. And nighttime temperatures, I think they'll still stay in the teens, or they'll still be below freezing.
We'll go mid-teens to high teens,
Yeah.
yes.
So, and then first part of the week, it's probably going to be fairly consistent. It's going to still stay a little bit above freezing. I don't think it's going to go below freezing during the daytime, is it?
No, I don't think so. I'm still seeing above freezing, 30s, and then 40s for the first part of next week.
Yep.
Maybe a little storm on Monday, but not much more in precipitation.
Precipitation?
Precipitation.
Yes.
Yep. We're going to start saying precipitation now.
Three times. Anyway, but bottom line is that we got a warming trend kicking back in. It's going to be a slow warming trend this time. But the buildup is going to come. The payoff's going to come not this weekend, but the following weekend
for our next weather forecast.
Yes,
yeah.
We're going to see some really nice temperatures starting to creep in. So
I'm even thinking I may have to break out the shades and the shorts.
Oh no, not shorts.
Yeah,
it's bad enough seeing all this white snow. We see those legs. And,
yeah. I'll blend right in.
Yeah, I know. Except for if you don't. Yeah, never mind. I don't Anyway, so with that though, just remember that if you're coming to Island Park, we do have a lot of snow up here, and the mushy snow is even worse because you're not going to get any traction with your tires. If you just got all-season radials, don't go in any of the back streets at all because you're just going to not go anyplace.
Even be careful going into people's driveways.
Yeah, if it's not down to the rocks and stuff, if it's got a foot of snow on it, it's mushy. You're not getting in and out, especially if you just got a car with all-season radials or two-wheel drive truck or something. You're not going to make it. So be real careful with that. Snow is going to start rotting out more and more all the time, which makes it really hard for the snow blowers because they just go right down into the dirt and start spraying dirt everywhere, and so it's hard on their machine. So you're going to have to put up with a little bit of mess until we get into the part where the driveways are bare and things have thawed out a little bit more.
Yep.
So now we got Easter coming up in a few weeks, and with Easter, we always get calls at the city wanting to know where we're going to have our Easter egg hunt. And may I point to this and tell you that what we may do is we may just tell you there's an Easter egg somewhere in this snow mound and let you try to dig it out.
Yeah.
but no, there's no Easter egg hunts in Island Park because we still have snow on the ground.
That's right, that's right. And if we did, we wouldn't dye the eggs, just put the white eggs out with the snowbanks, and then you can go find them.
Yeah, watch the tourists go crazy. Yeah. So anyway, but so just be aware that we're in the transitional phase, but we're still going to see some snow. And
spring is here. You get spring snow.
Yeah, you do. And,
of course, you can even get summer snow up here.
Yeah, well, summer snow, some aren't. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, but just remember that with this weather change, it's going to make it tough to get around for a while. So be real cautious on the roads you pick to drive, and be patient with everybody. And with the coronavirus stuff, always remember, just the biggest thing is just make sure that you keep your social distances, which they've changed to 3 feet instead of 6. But but a little more distance is better, a little less distance. But the big thing is make sure you wipe your hands before you touch your face. And also remember, it is cold and flu season normally because of the change in weather, and which and your body doesn't adapt real quickly. So that's usually when you're more susceptible to colds and flu. When I was a policeman, that's when I used to always get sick. Was either in the spring or the fall when the weather was changing. And so just remember that because of that, use a little extra care, because even if you don't get, sick from one thing, you get sick from something else. And so, do you have any last words to offer?
Yes, snowmobiling is still good up in the higher elevations, at least I'm being told. With the foot of snow we got down here, couple of feet, well, maybe 2 feet up there, but good snow conditions up high. But down here, keep in mind, they're not grooming the trails anymore. They have now ceased to do that. So the trails are going to be bumpy, ooey gooey, partially not there. Just not pretty.
Yep. And but if you want to get one last ride in, you might as well get it done fairly soon before it really turns to crap.
Right, right.
Yep. And just remember that make sure you get your permit if you haven't got one already.
Yep, that's right.
And you're still selling permits.
We are still selling them. I've still got some left.
Okay, there you go. And then the other thing is that just make sure that you're always safe, in whatever you do up here, because even though it looks like it's slowed down, which it has.
It has.
Just don't get too cautious, because there's always some truck driving 70 miles an hour through max in that some semi, and you don't,
passing you on the bridge,
and you don't want to get squished.
Yeah, no.
So be careful with all those things. Bears aren't out yet.
But they are starting to move around, I'm hearing.
Well, yeah, Mammoth, but that's because they don't have much snow up in Mammoth, so that's why. But in this area, they're still denned in, so they'll be denned in for a little bit yet.
Okay.
But just be aware of, pretty soon we'll have baby animals, and then moms will be grumpy and everything. So be aware of that stuff. Anyway, and then before we say goodbye, one last thing I want to bring up is. This last Friday we attended the funeral of Mona Caldwell, our dear friend who passed.
God rest her soul.
Yeah, and we want to just give our personal condolences for her family, for her loss, and we're gonna miss her. She was a sweetheart.
Yes. Enjoyed
having her serve on city council with us, and all the other times I got to sit and visit with her and stuff, and so. She was a kind heart and a wonderful person, and she will be missed. So with that, this is Mike Bogden
and Craig Neville of Robin's Roost.
Wishing all of you the best. Be safe, be careful, and take care. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.